Appétit, Zach. Wouter, hello. So Zach, hello from Georgia, and Wouter, hello from Amsterdam. Is that correct?
For me, that's correct.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Welcome, sir.
A very
Excellent.
international bunch. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting nicely diversified, geographically diversified.
We're globetrotters.
Yes, Alan, remind me the city where you are, or the main city.
I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Oh yeah, Tampa. Yes, Tampa.
Tampa
Yeah,
Bay.
so not far from Zach, actually.
Yeah.
Where's
About
that?
not too far. It's about an hour flight, hour and a half flight, about a 7-hour drive if you
7 hours
are
drive.
making good time.
Yeah, no, 7
Where are
hours.
you,
That's
Zach?
that.
I'm in Atlanta, sir.
Where?
In Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got family there. That's right.
That's cool. Yeah, because Tampa is kind of a bit more north in Florida. Not so north.
Yeah.
Central Florida.
Central.
Yeah, on the West Coast. Beautiful area. Beautiful area.
Yeah, it looks amazing. And then we have Bozidar is in Estonia. That's nice to have Estonian representation. Are you connected, Bozidar?
Yes, yeah, I am, but I'm from Slovenia. Estonia is Tanel.
Sorry, Estonia is Tanel. Slovenia, Bozidar, Slovenia, and Tanel, Estonia. Oof.
That's
We're
right.
getting
Yeah. Oh, okay, no problem.
Slovenia, is it a Slavic culture?
Similar, not exactly, but yeah, you can say so. Slavic, yeah. We have some strange language. Yeah.
Okay.
Even AI doesn't like us. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, hello to everybody.
Now we have to learn more about Slovenia. I think it's those kind of small countries that are beautiful but not so known.
Yeah, you have first lady from USA is now Slovenia.
That made Gus funny. We know.
Oh, yeah.
Luka Doncic.
And Doncic. Oh
know
yeah, in the
everybody.
NBA.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh, the basketball player. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's our sympathetic guy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. It's enormous. Yeah, and very wealthy now. He doesn't need AI.
They will come.
Yeah.
So
Bye-bye.
Eli, I saw Eli is messaging saying that he's finishing another meeting and then he will join us. So I was thinking maybe this time Eli will be leading, but it's okay. We can do some updates the time that he comes. So finally we solved the license key problem. I hope no one of you is now encountering that errors. There were multiple types of errors. We solved it halfway during last week, and then another issue came, and then we worked on it. Bo, welcome, Bo. Good morning.
Hey, Bo.
Back to me. I just got cut. Hello, Isaac. Hello, Mohammed.
Hello, Bo. Yes, we were doing the round of where are our people in the world. So you're the most far east.
Alrighty.
Yes.
So, I'm not quite sure though. Do we have any other master agents in Southeast Asia?
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala
Lumpur
okay.
and Singapore.
Right.
We have two partners in Kuala Lumpur and Singapore. We had one Japanese gentleman, but then he was not following anymore. So you're the most far east.
I see. At least I have we are three in our area then.
Yes, yeah. There's big potential in Southeast Asia.
And as always, still looking forward to it.
Yes, excellent, and good to have you back. So I was just giving a quick update the time that maybe Eli will jump in.
Okay.
Is the first issue we had that kind of almost took 80% of my time over the last 10 days was the licensing issue. We finally solved it. So now both the V8 and the V7 your license keys are working and we don't need to regenerate them. It was a pain in the back. And today I actually had a discussion with Ryan. Ryan is not connected today, but with Ryan was asking why do you stick so much to this licensing system, even with this problematic upgrade? And the reason was twofold, and it may be interesting to you guys as well, in what Eli suggested, that we share solutions among ourselves. But the reason is that this licensing software has a very good integration with our CRM, support ticket, project management, marketing, analytics, affiliate system. So, and we want to keep that business analytics side, and then we know how much we make money, where we lose money, where the people come from, what do they download. And that was the reason why we were stubborn and stick to this and just did the hard work to repair. So we had to build actually a backward compatibility plugin because the supplier could not solve it even with 2 updates. So maybe later on we will share that that plugin, because Bozidar, you will also be using that same technology for licensing. So we will share with you this correction plugin. So that was the update on that side. Another thing that we worked on in the last week is on the V8. I started testing the V8 API connectivity, especially how to trigger RTILA from an external system, which was missing in the V7. So we opened it and I'm starting to test. It looks good. Right now it's working with the local host, so I can only ping my own local computer. But once we finish the test, we will find a way to have like some sort of public URLs. And once we settle that, we can reconnect RTILA V8 to Zapier, Make, GHL, WordPress, anything that you guys have in other systems. They could call on RTILA, send some data to RTILA. RTILA does the job, send back the data to whatever system is being used on the other side, including N8N. And what's the name of some other automation tools like Power Automate, so that we can then plug into other bigger automation flows like desktop automations or server automations. So this is where I think I will be spending the next couple of dozens of hours. And also I postponed the video, the walkthrough video. So hopefully now I can do it next week. So that's a little bit the update on the RTILA side. And maybe what we can do is take questions, guys. If you have questions, Wouter, maybe you have some questions, even if they were planned for tomorrow. If they have a community benefit, please don't be shy to share them.
Well, what I was wondering over, I've been kind of attending a couple of these meetings, and it seems like everybody has their own, say, skill set and focus. You, Mohammed, told me that what I'm actually trying to do is, with like a thought out 30+ step process, trying to create content.
Yeah.
I'm actually, my agency is a digital marketing agency, so I run my own websites and I run websites for clients. I'm really up to date on the SEO and GEO knowledge. I try to keep up, and I try to, learn constantly from the new LLM models.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm thinking, hearing from you guys, is actually probably everybody is looking for maybe the thing that I now created together with you, Mohammed. As a standalone system with directors, with WordPress, with all its challenges and open ends. So, I was just kind of wondering also last time when I checked in, like, would that be like a system that is also interesting for other people, like in the community that, you guys are probably also running your own WordPress websites, maybe. I'm actually focused 100% on WordPress. I manage about 150 websites, and I don't want to, be dependent on the basics tools that you can buy on AppSumo, for example. And what I noticed is that the content that is now written by the thing that we created it's ranking like, well, close to perfectly.
Oh, that's
It's really
very
top
good.
5 in Google right away. And yeah, you can kind of spit out 100 articles in an hour or 2 or 3, based on keyword research in depth, and then really optimized AI prompts in 2-3 steps, bring in FAQs, all these things. Well, Mohammed, you know, pretty
Yeah,
much what it's been going through. And I'm just kind of, well, maybe you guys have some tools that I can use, and maybe there can be some sort of barter things, like, okay, set this up for me. I can set this guy up for you guys, and for me, for example, lead generation scraping is an open end. So I was just wondering how the community is actually, well, interacting that way, because I'm actually, well, only there for a few months now.
no, that's very good. I love the approach you're taking, which is let's exchange, barter, and share. Zach also actually has been doing mass content creation in his own style.
Okay.
And maybe Wouter, I don't know if you're ready today, but do you want to give like a snapshot or a quick demo on the content, or do you want just to introduce
Well,
it?
today I'm happy to do that. Today is a bit difficult for me because actually in 15 minutes I need to start hosting a webinar.
Okay.
But I'm actually, I'm very open to it. And I'm also looking into, the N8N and then the combination with RTILA. I think we can gather a lot of, valuable content and information about keywords and competitor analysis from all kinds of places. And, like go to any search engine and find a YouTube video that is related, what Google loves. And in the end,
Got it.
pretty much get a system that, goes through 50 steps. You enter a keyword, go through 50 steps, and it will be published on a website. And once that is working, I imagine it's valuable for everybody in this community.
Oh, definitely, yeah, because I think the SEO impact is very good, right?
It's actually very good. I mean, next time that I'm pretty much. I also did I'm tested with humans. Like, okay, what do you think about this content? Not telling them where it was coming from, and they were they really said like, okay, this is like amazing. Who wrote this? So where's the knowledge all coming from, and the outreach and the external links and things like that. So
Well,
it's also
we should connect, because I am with one of Mohammed's proteges. We created some similar tools, but I think it would be good for you and I to connect offline, because I think I may be one of those people that could help you, and you could help me, I think. So let's, maybe if you want to put your contact information in the chat, I can try to reach out to you.
Yeah, okay. I will do that.
I can also, Wouter, I think I didn't add you to the WhatsApp group. So maybe
I think I'm
oh,
added.
you are.
Yeah,
So Zach,
yeah.
you can pick up Wouter number from the WhatsApp group.
Okay, very good. I'll do that.
If not, I can send it to you.
I will paste it. I will paste it now immediately. Because for me, what's also interesting is like, look, SEO has been like, been around for say 10, 15 years, and so it's almost a science how you can rank. GEO is actually based on some other components, and like authority and structure of your text, and whether you have tables and bullets and authority, things like but actually I'm quite impressed also about how the content is now ranking for the GEO factor. And I'm like, apart from some Caribbean islands, I'm focused only on the Netherlands. So yeah, it doesn't hurt me at all to have competitors in other countries using my same tooling. I mean, I would not really invite 10, 20 people in the Netherlands to do the same thing. Obviously.
No, this is competition. It's like partners doing something similar in their own niche, in their own country.
And in this case, it's the geolocation. But it works in many different languages, and I'm happy to show everybody how far we got, because it wasn't easy, that, Mohammed.
Yeah, it was actually difficult. So a lot of our projects have been difficult to pick up, but I'm happy that some of them are getting out of the tunnel. We still
Yeah,
have another
well,
few projects. Maybe Alan's project also, we will make some breakthrough soon. There is also Mog. Mog is doing something that looks super cool with Google Map, heat map something. So also Mog will, I think, soon bring up to the community. But Wouter, do you want to do like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes presentation next week?
well, next week I'm actually in Italy, so that will be difficult. But the week after,
The week after?
I'm happy to. The
Yeah,
week after, I'm happy to schedule.
let's do that, and maybe, and also tomorrow when we discuss, maybe we can see if there are some stuff we can improve or present better.
Exactly. Let's do that because we are the one-on-one meeting tomorrow morning, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
let's
that's
schedule that, and yeah, if anybody is interested, then well, I'm open to it. My email is in the chat. I just placed it there.
yeah.
And Isaac, let's connect one-on-one.
Absolutely, yeah. I do some content creation, but I also created a network where we post other people's content. And the way that we've structured the company, the content creators get 25% of our revenue share. So if we get money from a home services company, 25% of that revenue goes to whoever the content creator was. So it's
Okay. It's like
so
like an
that's one way we
affiliate
play.
model on content, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I do a lot of lead generation on multiple websites, for example, and it all needs content, and then it ranks, and then I sell the leads to whoever wants the business, which is a
There you
scalable
go.
model, obviously.
Yeah.
So no, let's be in touch for sure. And I placed it for 2 weeks, which is October 30th.
Yes.
I placed it in the calendar to prepare something to show you guys.
Yeah, and thank you,
Oh yeah,
Wouter,
Walter.
for being open to share that. I know it was a lot of it's also a lot of private intellectual work that is from you, because the whole process is Wouter has been doing this, I think, for years. So it's nice that you share that with the community.
Yeah, I used to have like my agents in Bangladesh and whatever doing exactly take these 20 steps and then push it out. And now we pretty much automated that. We're not really there yet, but it's already beneficial. So
Very good.
it's a scalable content creation. That's a good thing.
Yeah. The marketplace may also be good for you. The RTILA marketplace gives you a way to monetize your creations. So that's another thing that RTILA does that's very unique that you may benefit from.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
when you say the standalone, that's what Zach also is referring to. You can put the standalone and the project in our marketplace. So when you present, and then we can maybe Zach add him in our marketplace launch, which have been delaying, but we're getting there.
I keep bugging Mohammed every 4 or 5 days. I'm like, what's going on with the marketplace? He's probably getting so tired of my messages.
No, it's actually open. It's just that I wanted to kind of double check and verify so that your automations do not kind of create a bump down, but it's already open. You could list it yourself. But I want to have on the first one, I wanted to have my eyes on.
Please do. I would not know how to. I need you or Honore to do it. I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. This will be the first non-RTILA projects, but we are getting there. And Wouter, welcome after that to list yours as well.
All right. I need to step off now because I need to go into the webinar,
Sure.
guys. But we'll be in touch.
Take care and thank you,
Okay.
Wouter.
Bye.
Bye. That's very cool. And I think Eli is not able to release himself, but it's nice. There is a few products that are being developed by you guys and being shared. I think Ryan also at one point maybe will call upon us as a community to help him promote his system, which is how you call it, kind of a work placement business that has a new twist to it. So I will let Ryan present it if he wishes so, if he's ready. That was good. Let's see if anyone here.
Mohammed, I have another
Yes.
question or an idea, really.
Yeah.
This is actually related to what you did at Middlesex University. I know that you gave away some licenses to some of the students that did that won a contest or that type of
Yes.
thing, and I was forgive the analogy, but I was thinking about how it might be brilliant to for me to give away some licenses to some brilliant young people with the hope that I might have some participation in their creations. I'm wondering,
Yes.
is it possible that we could, because I bought a bunch of licenses, I bought like
Yes.
200 licenses. Is it possible that I could do something like that and
Yes,
maybe
it's a
get
good point.
10% of the revenues from any amazing creation or something like that?
No, it's a very good point. And before I answer that, let's just say Bozidar was making a message. He's going, Bozidar, see you next week. And thank you. Yes, Zach, thank you for bringing this up. So in our licensing model, we initially, when we started with RTILA, and you have like 100 machines or 200 machines, or some of you have 10 machines, then you could allocate a machine activation is a license use on a computer device to activate
Yes.
RTILA Studio. So initially we locked it to only your team, your employees, your consultants, or whoever is working with you, to avoid the competition to RTILA itself, because if every one of you start to resell the licenses, then it will kill the business.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that was the initial terms and conditions that when you bought your license.
Okay.
And then when we started the AIA agency, I slotted in with the team, we slotted in a new approach to give you guys more leverage on this kind of license. And we extended it that master agents, they can give sub-licenses to students or learners who are contracted with you for a given learning period. So if let's say you incubate 20 young people, and you're gonna be either a consultant for them, or you're gonna follow them, or you're gonna get some equity in their business, then you can give them a license because it's part of your network. And they must have a contractual agreement with you. It's not like you just give it away. So yes, if you have students and you want to accompany them, like we do with the students, so they get the course, and then they keep the access for the course for 1 year, and they get the RTILA. They still can use the RTILA license as well, as long as they are learning.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be greedy and take too much, but I just think it would be an interesting way to invest in some brilliant young people.
Oh, definitely.
And still participate if they created something magical, and
no, definitely. We actually, Zach, when we were doing this work here in Mauritius, we went to some companies that had good potential, but they didn't have money.
Right.
So they gave us a bit of equity. So some people, some startups, they don't have the cash, but then you're right. You tell them, guys, I bring you the knowledge, the infrastructure, the software, and the license. And then you give me, I don't know, 5%, whatever you can get. Yeah, we're open to that. We're open to that. And the way we do profit sharing is that you give them one of your sub licenses, but that sub licenses allow them to build automations, but they cannot compile them into standalones.
I see.
That is the only limitation. If they want to compile to standalone, or if they want to have more devices, then they have to upgrade, and we do profit sharing when they upgrade. So a learner come for free within your agreement. When they upgrade, we have our share. That affiliate system, where you get 20%, we keep 80%. So we will, if they upgrade, we will give you 20%. Back. Multiple levels.
No, I think that's exciting. I mean, you're whether I made a lot of money from it or not, I think it would be just great to keep the students inspired and to give them support, and they also probably could help those of us that are running businesses. Maybe they can help us with an internship after the schooling or something like that. So there's a lot of really interesting opportunities with it. And I had another question and it escaped me. So, Eli is back.
Yeah, Eli is here, so the question will
I've
come back.
literally just come out of a meeting. I couldn't walk away from it. I had to make sure
Glad
everyone was.
you could join us, Eli.
No, listen, can't you see? I'm a black man. It's fashionable for me to be late. I mean,
No,
come
no,
on.
no, no,
Come
no.
on.
Eli,
Come on,
Eli,
man. Otherwise, you'll say to me I'm an imposter. I'm not black. Like,
Eli, you know everything is relative, right?
Of
Do you know how we manage time in the Arab and Bedouin nomad people?
how?
We don't give you an hour at all. We
No.
say, yeah, around the sunset, but we don't tell you which day. I'll come to see you around the sunset.
I like that. That sounds wonderful. I like that. My kind of culture.
Yeah, very time relaxed, yes. So good to see you back, Eli. How you've been?
Yeah, not very well. Just very busy. But good busy, and that's the main thing. Helping many people. I love it when I'm helping loads of people. So
Super.
that's the main thing, and it keeps me happy.
He's about to help our company too. I've been a pain in Eli's side for weeks, asking lots of questions, and I'm very thrifty. I'm very, I don't like to spend the money, and I keep asking questions, and he just keeps coming up with good answers. So I'm gonna have to do it.
He's
That's
been
very good.
testing me for sure, and I must admit he's tested me well, and I appreciate you, sir, for doing so. You've made me a better man.
Keeping you on your toes, Eli. That's what it
Without
is.
a doubt. And yeah, and the toes are very sore at the moment as we speak.
That's very good. Happy to hear that. And we actually had Wouter also earlier in the call. I think you came just when he disconnected. He was proposing to also share with the community what we've been doing with Wouter in the last couple of months, and it's starting to bear some fruits on SEO. So probably what you offer, Eli, what Wouter offer, what Zach offers, all these things actually they kind of magically complementing each other for any business. And they all relate to content creation, marketing, lead generation.
That's right.
So I think probably as a group we will probably have 5, 6, 7 solutions that we can all plug and exchange as we go.
Definitely. And then this is what's powerful with the community. That's the main thing. Just using our accumulated knowledge together, the knowledge that I've brought of all those years, and then there's Isaac with all those, and then all of a sudden you've got a very old man with a Zimmer frame walking before you when you accumulate all those years.
And he looks a bit like Einstein.
Exactly. Just a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, so I did a couple of updates. One of them was that the license activation, which was the big pain in the back, is solved finally. So I can resume back to where we were 10 days ago or 2 weeks ago. And I will be working on the V8 walkthrough. We've done some new progress on the V8, which is a little bit what we talked about also, Eli, on how to connect the V8 to Zapier or N8N or other API models and get RTILA involved in either external flow or more complex flow, or involve external flows into an RTILA flow. We're getting that maturity, and I'm testing it right now. So I don't want to share it yet, but I think in the next 10 days, I will share with you guys the API side of it. And I was talking about Mog, and I think Mog just joined. Is Mog confirming your argument about the black timing?
I told you, because you can now tell he's another one that's not an imposter. He's the real deal.
he came 3 minutes later than you.
Hey fam, how are you?
Hey, Mark, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
I am blessed.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? Never a dull moments, man, with this group.
Bug, what's your excuse?
I was actually attending to an emergencies. A customer had a security vulnerability issue, cybersecurity issues. So that's my excuse, but still,
that's
not an
skill.
excuse.
That's your skill. I know, very good, very good. I was a bit of kidding. You don't really have to answer me,
No, we're all friends here.
Mog, I took the liberty of mentioning you and what you're doing. I don't know if your solution is ready, but I think your solution and what you're doing could be also very useful and sought after by our community. But let us know when you have something to share, or if you want to.
It's very close.
Very
Yeah,
close.
it's
Okay.
very close. Yeah, Mohammed. So I'm looking forward to actually kind of adding value to the community, socializing, and you guys can also help battle test it and poke a lot of holes.
Nice.
Also from a security side as well. Um,
Very
but
nice.
no, super excited. We're how far, and I'm excited about the new version
Yes,
that's coming
yes.
out. Yeah,
We're
of
working.
RTILA.
I was telling Eli just now when he came in that we're working on the API integration side, because I know that you need it as well for your app.
Yep,
So we started the testing of the invoking RTILA from outside. So I'll update you as soon as the tests are successful.
fantastic, fantastic. Yeah,
Yes. So we
really,
will.
really taking your idea, Mohammed, of making it more of a SaaS,
Yes,
type
yes.
solution. Nowadays, just being building an automation, I don't think really communicates the essence value.
Yeah,
Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can just throw out useless automation and duct tape it, but actually creating a SaaS product that supports, and you just abstract a lot of the headaches and
exactly.
actually
Yes.
solve a use case. That adds a lot of value.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah,
we're
that's exactly why we kind of giving ourselves a lot of trouble to use Directus or any other database, is because it can provide that abstraction layer where you offer it as a SaaS, and people don't know all that mechanics because sometimes they get scared of those mechanics as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and to be honest, people don't care about the mechanics. They don't care how clever it is. They just want the solution. So when I'm ever talking about anything to anybody, I don't try to be clever. You know how clever I am at doing whatever. Just talk about the solution. That's all that matters. That's all that people care about. You know, don't try and have ego. Don't try and be clever. Just give them the solution. That's what they care about. How clever it is in the background doesn't matter. It could be the simplest thing in the background. The point is, solve the solution.
Yes, definitely. So let us know, Mog, when you want. Maybe we can plan a small introduction. So no rush.
Definitely, definitely.
Eli,
Yeah.
anything you want to kind of guide us or announce, or we've been I've been
Not
announcing you.
really. Not really. I just wanted to just make sure this is when the community comes together with any pain points they have with just what they're doing day to day, and it may not be directly with RTILA. It could be something else that's related to the business.
Yeah.
And so, leverage the community. Let's talk about it. What issues you're having. I mean, with me, things have been quite good lately because, again, I've realized I tend to overcomplicate things. And I want to share this with you all. I have a habit of trying to be too clever, and not because I want to be, but because I can do so many things, because I've had so much experience doing this, that, and the other. And what I've learned is if it's complicated, it's wrong. You're overthinking. And I've learned that. So I've learned to just look at a situation. If it's like overwhelming or too complicated, then I know it's wrong. I simplify it and it works.
Very good. Yeah.
And I think that's the way to go forward in business or whatever. If you start having too many complicated blocks coming together, then you have a problem. Because when you do have issues, you cannot then unravel and find out where the issue is. It's going to take you much, much longer.
Yeah,
And I
because
think, as human beings, we think being clever and being able to do these tricks and being able to do more is what's needed. But all we need to do is go from A to Z. And if that A to Z is a straight line, I don't care if I can do it in 10 different ways. Who cares? The point is, you just need to keep it simple, and just get there.
Yeah, I'm chronically suffering that same issue.
Yeah,
And you're
and that's
right.
it. And it's good to, and it's good, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way from the point of view, because you keep it so simple, you'll find out where the issues are and then you can evolve from it. But I think what it is, we try to complicate it and we don't make any movements because we're so busy putting these blocks on top of each other before we push forward. But we don't know what the customer needs or what we need until we make movement and we make the mistakes or get into, you know, the pain points where the issues are. And then we go, oh, okay, that's a problem. Let me solve this problem. And then when you go forward, oh, that's and then by going forward, that's how you find out where you need to go. But I will say, I'll put up my hands, and I used to just get too clever with things and try to have a magic ball in front of me and think that's what I need before I even have done anything, which is crazy.
No, that makes a lot of sense. It's actually how we broke through with Wouter, because for 3 or 4 months we were working hard and not making progress. And he
Yes.
was doing intensive tests, and then we broke the complexity by 3. We cut it in 3 pieces, and then did the first piece, it worked. The second piece, then it worked,
That's
and
it.
then he got
Simplify.
it together.
Yeah. Simplify, and then the process is less, and then it's easier. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
Does anybody else? How does anybody else feel like? How share with the community the things that you've been struggling with yourself, and how you see how things have improved business-wise or any otherwise. Can anybody just share that? Because that could help us all, because we all struggle every single day. Let's admit it. We all do struggle. I mean, what have we learned individually that has helped us and think, you know what, I wish I did that years ago, but I'm now finding it easy because I've done A, B, and C.
You mean what part of the building our business do we struggle with? What do you
mean? We all run businesses, right? So
yeah,
what have you all learned individually that you thought, I should have learned that long time, and this has now made it much easier for us? Maybe that would help us individually going forward as a community, as a business.
Well, I think what you've said already is very relevant. Some of us are trying to do too many things instead of being a specialist in a smaller number of things. I think that's very relevant, and I'm as a fellow ADHD patient, or whatever you call it. That's something that we struggle with. Is every bright shiny object
That's right.
is exciting to us, and we have to sometimes say no to some of them so that we do not get spread too thin and fail on our core projects or concepts or core relationships.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can share one of my latest learnings, and then I don't want to obfuscate the community, but Keval just came in, and Keval, I think, broke the record of joining late. So you're good, Eli.
Not really. Do you know what? He's really a black man. That's why.
Oh, yes, you're right.
That's confirmed. He's black. He's trying to be a white guy, but he's not really. He's really black. There you go. You see? Imposter.
Boy.
I was wondering, I was just thinking maybe everyone left, or, let me just check to join and see if the people are still there.
So he just poked his head into the meeting. Well done, Keval. Let's go to the question. Answer one thing before I forget it, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, cool.
Eli, to your question, especially with the AIA program and what we've been doing a couple of months together, I just kind of realized the hard way that I was doing too much for my people and my community, my clients, our clients, and so on. And then I realize when I get involved in doing, then I lose the bird view and the sharing of how to do it with your community, even your client. So I realized that it's actually much more empowering and rewarding to to teach, you know, like the Confucius,
That's right.
is it the Confucius Chinese saying, teach how to fish, not give a fish, or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes, so that is what kind of hit me, like when I told you guys, let's change a little bit, let's do more do it yourself and more resources and less one-on-one. That was the reason, is that I realized, damn, I'm getting involved too much and then I get stuck myself. So
There's only one of you.
yes, exactly. But if I step back and I just share so maybe it's a bit of our egoistic tendency. When you have a specific knowledge, you think, let me keep this knowledge,
Yes.
because then I can charge for the output, and I
I
keep it
feel you.
in a black box. Yeah.
I feel you.
And then I just thought, no, that's actually counterproductive. Let's share the so-called secret, build a relationship that solves the problem of
I
my
agree.
partner, and then they come back with another problem, and then they ask you and they
Yeah.
pay you for something else.
I will put up my hand. You are totally right. That's something I suffered with most of my life. It's like I gain this knowledge that a lot of people don't have, and I keep it to myself. And usually I'm a helper, which I do, but I keep certain things to myself. And I thought to myself, I don't know why you do that, because you should share the knowledge so people can do it themselves, and people that don't have the time will come to you anyways. And you're trying to get to the people to help you that doesn't have the time, but you want to leave a legacy or something significant, and the only way you can do that is by sharing what other people don't know.
Yes.
And in turn, what will happen? The people will then trust you automatically, and the people that don't have time, they'll come to you anyway. And in the meantime, the people that do have time, they'll come to you anyway to ask for advice. And it's wonderful. Even though you know, there's a lot of times I don't get paid for certain things, you know, because I've given advice. I get more from that because it's from people that aren't in a position to be able to afford, but they are in a position to be able to have time. When you don't have money, you have a lot of time. So those people I'm helping. And for the people don't have much time and they have money, I'm helping also.
True.
So it's a great thing. And when I learned to let go from that point of view, I'm empowered, and I'm empowering other people. And that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's not that easy to kind of break free and do that, but I think it's like you
It's
said,
not easy.
it's fulfilling once you do it.
Yes, it is fulfilling. I feel you.
Yeah, glad to
Anybody
hear
else? Mog, come on, share some pearls of wisdom, because I know you've got plenty of wisdom.
I thought I did in chat to just to summarize.
Yeah, you did. I saw something pop up.
I believe simplicity is the best form of sophistication.
Yeah.
Right. So break it down into little simple chunks, you know, as I don't know who was mentioning earlier, but you know, get started. Don't get overwhelmed. You know, seek help. Don't try to make your solution so sexy that it ends up becoming ugly because you never get started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally right. 100%.
So, and K-Val is beige, by the way. We're all beige.
Is it what's that movie, 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but no, I honestly I think it's just been disciplined to, you know, I have the habit of actually setting up a timer to have focused thinking. And I think one thing that could also be good is there's a concept where, you know, just like we all are vibe coding and stuff like that, we can vibe with each other and have like heads down silent hour. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna work on this particular task. Who can I get on a Zoom? Not talking, just like, okay, what did you accomplish in that 30 minutes chunk? So that's something I've done in the past. Just to get some laser-like focus on getting that small increment, just moving the ball forward.
Yeah.
That's anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, well said. No, well said.
I agree on the reflection time in particular, Mog. I really what you were saying at the beginning about having some time to think. I find that's very valuable for me, because if I can have a little bit of time, and I'm not saying I do this every day, but I get a lot of value out of it when I do, to just slow down and think about, give your mind a chance to declutter for a little while. That's when some of the best creative thoughts come to you, and that's when some of your best problem solving
I agree.
solutions come to you. You sometimes have to get away from some of the chaos to do that.
Yeah. That's well said, Isaac. Yeah, that's real said. I mean, my sense of peace comes, I mean, I'm a Buddhist. So my sense of peace is when I'm chanting, because I'm very musical. So my form of being able to focus and whatever else is when I'm chanting. There's no right and wrong way. That works for me. Somebody else is just in silence. Another a person is reading a book. It doesn't matter. The problem, the thing is, you got to find what works for you to allow you to have that focus. That method that works for you. There is no one way that works for everybody. You just got to find what works for you. And it's the same thing when people talk about religion. You know, there is no one religion for one person. You have to find what works for you, you know. And that's how I see it. And Isaac, you're totally right. And Mog, it's just having that focus time. And for me, it's when I'm chanting with my Buddhism, and that really helps me massively.
Yeah, it makes sense. And sometimes it's hard to even stop thinking, because we kind of like thinking multiple things at the same time all the time. With the phone, with the computer, with people calling you.
Yeah, you're totally right. Actually, with the phone and computer, we have this kind of radiation, this information, and we're all old enough to remember when there wasn't too much of that, right? And now we're bombarded with all this crap. Let's be honest. You know, we sit there scrolling on social media, and you just think to yourself, why did I sit there for 10 minutes? I didn't even take it. What was I looking at? It's got to that stage. So we really need to get to a stage where we've got to declutter from that rubbish.
That's the part of meditation that I struggle with, is trying to get to quiet all the other thoughts.
Oh, that's hard, man. Yeah, it's very hard. But with practice, it comes like.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of practice and quietness. But I think this is. Sorry, Bo?
Yeah. Is it like when you're like just gazing at something, and like, for example, you're gazing the horizon, and then you're just thinking of nothing? Is that what you're trying to refer?
That I think that is very beneficial. Yes, that is one form. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Well, I got it. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just basically just removing clutter within your mindset. I mean, so it may not necessarily be thinking nothing. It may be a situation where you're just thinking one thing, but it's just to declutter your thoughts so you can focus. Like I said, some people it's nothing, some people it's one thing. But the point is to be able to declutter the chaos in your life so you can just be at peace, if that makes sense.
And maybe for Bo, maybe something, because I think it can connect to you. But I have a brother. I noticed that his way of disconnecting, like you said, Eli, is when he goes and he picks up his cigarette, and that 5 minutes with his cigarette, he's in another world.
Perfect. That works for him.
And then he comes back, and then he's like sharp focus, and he's a truck driver. So that's his way of like breaking and just having his moment of settling the thoughts, I guess. So I'm just thinking that, Bo, you smoke, because I think I saw you somehow maybe vaping. Is it vaping in English?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I have this right now. Like for example, right now it's almost 2 a.m. here. There's nothing here but chickens from our neighbors, and that's about it. I'm just talking by myself, and I have this gaze. We call it tulala. It's like your dead time. Wherein I try to absorb everything you're trying to convey. And honestly, I want to share a lot more of things, but I don't want to take a lot of time. I'm just enjoying and taking in
Nice.
these information. And yeah, these conversations, I think, oh, well, I'm still new, definitely, but over time, I can already foresee this is not just about RTILA. It's about a community for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
and also, Bo, I don't know if you checked Eli YouTube channel and the podcast he does and interviewing people. Maybe it would be nice. I'll share with you the link, or maybe Eli you can send to Bo. That could be
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
interesting. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll send
Yeah,
it out.
I'm actually looking forward to a time wherein if you have your free time, maybe we can record something and share about what we know, share this knowledge and how it could be not just about what we are doing, but what we do believe, which if we are really vibing, the community could grow in exponentially faster than we are expecting it. Like I'm not at, like right now, I still not am doing anything with the version 8. I haven't tried any of the version 7 for me. The CSS locators, I still suck at those. But still, I'm always just waiting until the V8 is stable, starting talking with the right people, sharing the knowledge to everybody. Yeah, the idea with Isaac to even share the the seats that you have
Yeah.
for your potential. If we could have it documented, shared with everybody, and have even a community that that's accessible to everybody, I think that would be awesome for us.
Yeah, we'll build upon this, Bo. And thank you for keeping support and with the community, even though you have not yet fully used the V8 or the V7. It's coming soon. It's starting to show its head out of the water.
Okay, how does everybody feel going forward? So how I see this going forward, having these community meetings, is just talking about obviously anything to do with business, not just RTILA, but how we go forward in business, or what we have found that's handy, or even just about ourselves. And as a whole, I think we can go forward better that way. But does anybody have any interjection, anything to discuss how we can go forward together, what to expect when we come here? Any ideas that we can put it in a pot. We don't have to be stuck in stone, right? And have to do that. I'm just saying, let's just put things in a pot, different ideas. We can talk about business, that's fine. We can talk about ourselves, our mindset, and etc. That's good. Anybody got anything to put in the pot? So we know what to expect every week, that we feel comfortable to share, because we've already said, hey, we don't mind talking about this, that, and the other.
Yeah. And also, Eli, just to allow people
Sorry,
to...
Isaac, we can't hear you. Are you on silent?
Very good.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mohammed. I'll add something in a moment.
Yes, sorry, I didn't see you starting speaking. I wanted to say before that we can split the recordings, and we can have part of the recording that is published on our YouTube, but part of the recording that is only for the AI agents, so that some of us may have something that they just want to keep with our community. Then just maybe, Eli, you let me know, and the community, maybe we could do the first half an hour, 45 minutes public, and the next half an hour, 45 minutes, we keep it for really private community based or personal, that we don't want it to be publicly exposed. If it helps people expressing themselves.
I think how does everybody feel about that? I think that's a great idea.
No, I think a split meeting is good. I would recommend that we put some limits on the solicitations in the meeting. I think it's okay to briefly promote what we do and how we help clients and those types of things. And even, doing business with each other is great. But I think we have to make sure that some of that doesn't take over a meeting. Maybe we, or some of it becomes offline. Like, I'll give you an example. In my networking group that I meet with on Wednesday mornings, we each have what are called what's called a 45-second presentation. So each week we all have 45 seconds to talk about how we're, what we're doing, and what's a perfect referral for us this week, that type of thing. But it puts some limits on the amount of time that anyone can solicit to the group, so that we can still keep tracking, still stay on an organized path for the meeting, so that we still cover X, Y, and Z each week.
Yeah, and I remember, Zach, those meetings when you invited me, it also kind of it gives a chance to everyone to have like a couple of seconds, 45 seconds. So everyone gets a chance to present what they do, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So so it's actually a good thing for us all to present what we do. We just want to kind of limit the time for each person a little bit.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, shall we do that, Zach? Shall we do like each one of us has a slide and could take 45 minutes saying what they do?
I think that's a great idea. I think it would lead to more connections, because we all know other people. We all have separate networks, and we probably could be helping each other make some interesting introductions.
It's like your elevator introduction. Right?
Exactly. That's a perfect, the elevator pitch. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. And like a networking boost, it allows us to network faster. Yeah, let's work on that. Let's work on that. And maybe, Zach, maybe we could use like a similar slide. Maybe I can do an RTILA slide with the photo, name, what you do, and then we share it with the community. Because I think they standardized it in that kind of meetings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I could maybe after the meeting just email a few thoughts on some things that they do that I think are helpful.
That would be very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds good. Wow. And then if everybody gets a piece of the pie, and then we move on and we just talk about the things that also matter.
Yeah. The other thing that they do that I think would be helpful for the group is they really work hard to bring new visitors each week. So, in fact, there's a little bit of scorekeeping in that organization. It's like how many, I'm not saying we have to get quite as, we don't have to have quite as much accountability as that organization does, but to remind each other, hey, bring a visitor next week. There's a good chance, if we can grow the community, that will help RTILA to sell more licenses. It will help all of us to make more connections for our businesses. But just encouraging each other to bring visitors to the group would help all the members of the group.
Okay, so can I just say, what would that look like exactly? Would that be a situation if we bring someone that they're okay to come in the community because they're obviously not officially part of the community,
Correct.
just for 1 week? Would that be the rule?
Well, what we've done in this organization, this BNI group, is we say you can come twice without having any kind of financial commitment to the group, because they actually have dues. But we could do something like that. Maybe the first half hour is open to everyone, but after the first half hour, you have to be a license holder, or you have to maybe be a master agent or whatever. That's up to Mohammed. But I mean, I think a format, I do think it's good to encourage some portion of the meeting being open to anyone. Maybe not even putting 2 meeting limits on it, because some people take a little longer to make a decision. I mean, that from me, Eli. But just that's my 2 cents.
It makes sense, and actually I experienced this when you invited me, Zach, and it was a good experience.
It's a good group. That organization is a pretty big time commitment, because they encourage a lot of one-to-one meetings with other members and things like that during the week, and they make you go to trainings and this and that. But it's kind of like a lot of things that you get what you put into it. You know, if you invest the time, you're making better connections and you know, getting more referrals, etc. I don't think we need to be quite as regimented in this group, but I think pushing each other to bring on some visitors and also working to grow RTILA, because we want a lot of the benefits that we're getting are because RTILA is growing, and we want Mohammed and his team to be financially strong so that they can continue to innovate and do things that help our businesses. So
yeah, great.
Thank you, Zach, for
yeah.
that thought and that attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want, Zach?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to shut up now.
You're after something.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I can confirm. Zach is such a nice person. There is like no behind something. He's really sharing from his heart. So thank you, Zach. It's fantastic.
Yeah, ditto what Zach mentioned. I was able to infer that you know, it's the BNI group. My father-in-law actually, you know, talked to me. I've always kind of been a guy that sort of worked in isolation, but yeah, got a couple of experiences, you know, attending a couple of their functions. So really good. I think having the ground rules, as Zach mentioned, Mohammed, just house rule, but the stringency doesn't need to be too, you know, too tight that, oh, after one visit, that's it. Yeah, right. You know, we can decide as a collective, it's like, oh, boom, there's level of engagement, blah blah blah. You know, we should invite more people and just gamify the whole process. You know, Eli, you know, yeah, too much invitation. Stop inviting all those VCs. We're not, you know, RTILA is not for sale, guys.
All right, just reverse the speech for now.
Oh my God, am I that bad? Do you know what? I was actually having a meeting before I came in here, and a person did say, man, I had the developer on. I had the developer there, and I had a client there, you know, who was partnering. And you know what the client says? Yeah, Eli talks a lot. We should know that. I thought, really? Oh my.
Nice.
So I do like that 45 seconds. It makes us actually think through our elevator pitch, and you know, less is more. So when you have your thoughts, you know, you can disseminate that information in a very concise and, you know, clear, you know, and with utmost clarity. That's powerful. So it actually help us, you know, collectively as a group to practice our elevator pitch amongst ourselves.
It does.
And yeah, to even help us as we go about our, you know, building our respective, you know, businesses and synergizing more collectively, you know, as we grow.
Yeah, let's do
Anyway,
that.
this is good stuff, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna learn from the points that Zach will share, and then we propose something. Maybe we can try it out next week with the usual suspects, the one of us who are often here, and then we can extend it and improve it.
Yeah, no, great idea. Great idea. And I already know some people that I can bring over, and because some people have expressed their interest, so that's a great idea.
And also, sorry, before I forget, Zach, on this idea of bringing more people, I was thinking to also invite the cohorts that went through the course in Mauritius. Would you guys be okay if we bring them in?
Great idea. No, that's
absolutely. Yeah, bring them.
Yeah, that would be good because there's people from the bank, people from consulting, people from production, and maybe they have like a complete different perspective on how they see AI automation and business, and also running a business in Africa has its own challenges and its own opportunities. So it can also help us see the same thing in a different angle. So if you're okay with that, I will send them an email, and whoever wants to join us once a week or every week, That would be nice.
That's a great idea. I'm okay with that. How is everybody else with that?
I'm good. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I think that's a very good idea.
Very good. So I'll reach out to them and give and add them to the invite.
Beautiful. Well, see the community meetings. You see how it's developing naturally, and how we're just going forward. And you know how relaxed it. Beautiful. Thank you, all of you. Beautiful.
You're right, Eli. It's also more less preparation and less stress because there was no agenda basically when we just opened this session. So it's much more easy even for me and the team to just let the flow happen. So and remind me what we said, Eli, at the beginning. We said that is it the first session of the month or the last week of the month? I do the 2 hours.
You're supposed to do the AiAutomation thing at the first session of the month, and then it's community the rest of the month.
So I'll do that one on the 1st November then, on the first week of November. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So the next one is community driven, and also I think Wouter said that the 30th of October he will do a presentation on what he was building with RTILA and all his knowledge on SEO. So that's perfect. That means that next week we do community led. The week after, on the 30th of October, we will give half an hour, 45 minutes to Wouter to present, and then we continue with the community. And then November, early November, the 6th of November or 7, I'll do the session which is RTILA focused. Good.
Very good. All right, I'm going to go, but have a great rest of your week, gentlemen.
Yes, Zach. Thank you. And we've done already 1 hour, so it's already good. Please take care.
Thank you for your time.
See you later, gang. Bye-bye.
Let me see if I can do the voice. Sayonara.
Thank you. Bye.
Excuse me. That is mine.
Mug, I told you he's gonna knock at your door in Texas.
Yeah, you know that. What are you doing, mate? That ain't good enough. You shouldn't do that, mate.
I know.
Really?
I apologize. I didn't know. I was just, trying to be a team player.
So that ain't being a team. Stop bullying me, mate. Stop bullying me.
Hey, Mo. Last week, I think he didn't watch the video. Alan, yes.
I have a great package that I've been working feverishly on to put in your hands. What's the best way to send it to you?
So I think I saw you sent me by Gmail, yeah?
Yeah, but that one didn't have everything in it. I saw it, so I went back to to the drawing board again, and I got a different one to send you that's really well polished.
Oh, that's very good. So maybe the best is can you take do you still have the link for the booking, for the calendar booking?
I can find it, I guess.
Yes,
unless you can send it to me.
I will send it to you. Let's do like maybe a quick half an hour. Then you can also explain to me how it works and I can better incorporate it.
Excellent. Yeah? I went to great lengths to make it self-explanatory, but yeah, that works either way.
Yes, let's do that because sometimes also I read something and then there are some subtleties I don't get.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool, Alan. Let's do that.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Yes. Any questions? Anything maybe we missed or any new people came in between? Let's see, no. I think we're good. So Eli, we can't reproduce. So if you watched last week, Eli, I tried to reproduce your voice.
I did. Did you not see? I loved it. I kept on rewinding it. I rewound it at least 10 times.
Really?
And I laughed. Yeah, I did. I laughed. And you know what I said? I watched it and I said, "Oh, you cheeky bugger." And I watched it 10 times. I found it hilarious. I loved it.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm happy that you liked it.
Oh, it was beautiful. It's beautiful. Listen, if you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't have a laugh, I mean, life is too short.
You're gonna have a
it was done in love. I knew it was done in love, and I loved it, and it was funny.
No, if we could trademark that.
I tell you what, Mohammed, you can do the same thing you did last week because I want to see it in real time.
No, now I'm shy. I'm shy.
Yeah, no, you've done it now. Yeah, you can do it behind my back, though, can't you? But you can't do it in front of me.
I'm not sure I can do it now because there's live pressure.
Feel the pressure, Mohammed. Feel the pressure.
Let me rehearse.
You don't need to rehearse. We're watching you. Come on. Outro.
Okay, let's try. And as my man said, sayonara. It's not as good as last week. It was spontaneous.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Please, you
Listen,
do
that
it.
was worth it just to see you squirm. It was worth
Yes.
it. You have paid your penance.
How
And
do
I
you,
will. How do I say it?
Eli? How do you say the human condition where you suck at hearing the notes of music when you're not good at reproducing sound? You know, like you don't have the same level of sensitivity. Is there
I don't know
a
what you're
word for
talking
that?
about.
Like for example, you have less sensitivity to heat. Some people are like colorblind, but for music and sound.
Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest.
You know how are you able to recognize the note la, do re mi fa sol la si do?
Yes.
You're able to recognize the la?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I tried like so many times,
Oh,
I took so
really?
many courses. Yeah, I did solfège in France and guitar. I love guitar, but I can't play guitar because I can't do the
You can't hear the
harmonic.
difference in tone.
Yeah, I don't know how to say in English. I can't get the guitar to sync the la. I tried with the phone, you know, and they said that the beep of the phone is the la, and I don't get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I have that. I
interesting.
don't know how it's called.
Okay.
But
Oh.
so are you a musician?
I play the 12-string guitar.
12-string guitar.
And the thing is, my father was a musician. He traveled the world, and I was blessed to be able to be. I don't know if you all know it, but in England, in London, there's this thing called the Oval Cricket Ground. It's the most famous cricket ground in the whole of England, in the whole of the UK. And I remember, it used to be on a truck. Halfway, there used to be a truck that used to go around when I was a little kid, and there used to be a band on the back. And I remember things like I used to be sat there on the back of the truck while everyone with their live instruments, and we used to do big concerts, massive concerts, and I remember those things.
Wow.
And I became a sound engineer and a studio engineer because of him, because I was in that side of things. So yeah, I'm very musical, very technical in that way. I'm musical, but I'm not the greatest a player. I haven't played for quite some time, but the 12-string, once I played the 12-string, I couldn't go back to a 6 because the 12-string rings so beautiful. It's like an angel. So it's completely different. And when you play the 12-string, it's hard to go back to a 6 because it never sounds the same. It's harder to play. It's harder to play a 12-string, but it rings in such a way. The tone is just amazing. So I have this 12-string. Yeah, I've got this 12-string guitar, and it's absolutely wonderful. Anyway, obviously, you know where my heart lies.
No, very good.
Yeah,
So
you know where.
I didn't know there is 12-string guitar, so I'm happy to learn. I'm gonna Google this and listen. I guess there is
12-string acoustic guitar.
yeah, I like acoustic. You know, the side of guitar that I was attracted to is because where I grew up in France, it was an area where we had immigrants and gypsies.
Aha.
And the gypsies, you know, they play the classic folk guitar.
Yes.
And it was just sound beautiful. And my friends were gypsies, and they just have like, I think they have music in their DNA, or they're just good at it. They're super good.
Well, they're amazing at it for sure. But yeah, no, that is music is where I used to sleep with it even. Quite worrying, really. I love music so much, but yeah.
You know, have you heard of the Gypsy Kings?
Yes,
You know,
amazing.
they live near our city in the south of France. It's called
Really?
Vergès, near Nîmes, yeah, where we are from. So they are from there. They have a big villa, and there is a big gypsy community. They're from there.
Wow. Yeah,
But
gypsy.
they speak Spanish, but they are in the south of France, and
Yeah.
they move on. So good. A bit of musical aparté.
You see, you never know where this community is going to go.
Yes. But we're probably on the avenue of the Japanese word. So unless we
So,
see
has anybody got
anything,
anything to say before we finish up? Anything at all before we finish up?
I'm just checking if there is any question.
No, there
BNL,
doesn't.
yeah, Zach was saying BNL.
Yeah, Mohammed was
BNI.
asking, yeah, what was the terminology for colorblind? You can just say sound blind or tone deaf, I guess.
Oh,
Tone deaf. That's
tone
it.
deaf.
Tone
Yeah.
deaf. Tone
Yeah.
deaf. Yeah.
Tone deaf.
Yeah.
Tone deaf.
That's it. Tone deaf. Yeah.
Yes,
Totally
I
right.
have that. Thank you, Mog. That's a good to keep in the vocabulary.
No, totally. Yeah. I'll just to put it out there. Is there anybody that is neurodivergent? I'm literally starting the next series of the podcast, and if anybody's neurodivergent and they're willing to come on there just to talk about their journey, their business success, and how they get over their issues, I would love to have any of you on here. Did someone say something?
Let's see. Yeah, or even like if you want to reach out by message or by email
Yeah,
or WhatsApp group.
just if you feel like you feel confident enough to come on there, please do. That it'd be wonderful to have you on there. I put a link to my podcast. You'll see it in the chat because it was brought up about 20 minutes ago. So if you're curious, you can click on it. I've got over 100 podcasts in there, so you'll see it in
Please
the
put
list.
the link on the chat, then it will pop up again.
Yeah, I think I've got it. I'll put it again. I've put the link in again.
Oh, this is Spotify. Okay.
Yeah, that's Spotify. Yeah, so it's listed. So in the meantime, it seems everything is all cool. I've enjoyed myself today, and thank you all, and sayonara.
Sayonara. Thank you, Eli.
Sayonara.
Thank you, guys. See you
Bye,
next
everyone.
week. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Right, everyone.
Thank you.